Hey friends, welcome back to The Generous Poor. I'm Lori, and today we're diving into one of my favorite resets, cash condensing. Think of it like spring cleaning for your envelopes, lighter, clearer, and still totally aligned with your financial goals. This weekend, we're in a waxing gibbous Virgo moon, which is the perfect time to get things in order before the full moon energy hits. And our crystal of the week is Amazonite. She's the queen of calm clarity and aligned communication, which honestly is exactly what we need when we're cleaning up our cash. I'm going to stick this right here. Hopefully you can see it. I'll stick it right at the corner. So here's the plan. I'm going to swap out real cash for prop money in the envelopes I won't be using for a while. For example, my Valentine sinking fund. I won't need that until next year, so I'd rather have that money back in the bank working for me, not just sitting here like it's on a little vacation. Now, I'm not just dipping into savings with no plan. That's a recipe for chaos. Designation is key. I still count that money as already spent. I just don't want it sitting in my binder until next February. And if you've ever accidentally spent your savings thinking it was extra, you know exactly what I mean. So let me grab my transfer log. So I use this transfer log and mark everything in my planner so I know exactly where every dollar goes. No guessing, no stress, just clarity and a little bit of thanks to my Amazonite. So I will be writing everything down on this list so that I know when I put prop money in, which I have right here, into my binders, I know that money, where the money that's sitting in my savings account, where it goes and what it's for and how much it is. It really is uh, a very, very helpful tool. If you don't know what is in your savings account, it could be easily like, oh, it's just a bunch of money sitting over there, and so I can spend it. But every dollar in my budget has a job. So I'm going to set this off to right here as we go through our binders. So let's get into it. I'm going to go through each envelope, deciding what stays in real cash and what gets swapped out for prop money. But I will talk you through my logic as I go and show you how I keep my numbers aligned. So let's start with one of the big ones. And I do have to, actually, let's start with my celebrations binder. So my celebrations binder, birthdays, has 100, 20, 40, and 50. So I'm actually going to swap all of this out. And I have on my tracker um, that I should have $150 in here. So I'm going to put this back in here. And I'm going to put this in here. So what I do is today's date is 4/19. My category is birthdays. So I'm just going to put B-Day. And I'm moving $150 and I replaced, and it's going into my I'm going to just have high yield savings. So this is what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to put in here 150 in prop money. So it's still there. It's just I put a placeholder in here. Anniversary has, well, it should have 60. So 20, 40, 50, 60. So what I'm going to do is take out 50, replace it with a prop 50. So what I'll do here is anniversary, amount moved, and it's going into my high yield savings, and it's the same date. So it's still the same amount, so I don't have to do anything to my tracker. Except I moved $50 because our anniversary is not, it's 6 months away. So I will be putting this back in here. Celebrate Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day has 10/25. So So actually, I'm going to grab a $20 placeholder. Actually, I have it right here. So a $20 placeholder, and I will take out these two tens and replace it with a $20. Valentine's Day is almost a year away. So I don't want to have this money sitting in here. So I'm putting $20 high yield savings. Again, I don't have to change anything because it's still in here as prop. Easter, I'm actually going to be using this. I actually am going to be using this weekend. So I'm actually just going to keep this in here because I'm going to be going grocery shopping later today. Mother's Day. Mother's Day has 140, so I'm going to put 100. Put here Mother's Day. And I'm going to take out 140. And again, tracker doesn't change. Father's Day. And it keeps your envelopes from tearing. And it keeps your money in the bank. You want your money always working for you. So Father's Day has... Oh, Mother's Day, I took out 140. You got to make sure you always keep your tracker up to date. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I am going to put these ones. I am going to put these ones right here. I'm going to take a 10 since I don't have a. I'm going to put this 50 here, and I'm going to take a prop 50. So I'm only taking 50 out of Father's Day. And again, you're not changing the denominations and you're still seeing it. You know what you have. You know what, when you go to this envelope, that you have $60 so far. I have $60 to spend for Father's Day that I will transfer out. $50 from my high yield savings account, and then I have a 10 in here. 4th of July has 30. So I'm going to put 20 and a 10. I'm going to take a 5. Oh, wait a minute. This 4th of July had 30. So I'm going to do a 20. And I actually am going to keep my 10. So 4th of July has 20 that got moved out. So I'm going to put this back in here. Doesn't look like I can do anything for Halloween. I don't really stuff it that much. Thanksgiving for sure. So Thanksgiving has 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Okay, so I'm going to take 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So I'm going to take two 20s out of my prop. So 20 and another 20. So Thanksgiving now has 40 going into high yield savings. Hopefully this makes sense for everybody. Christmas, again, Christmas is in December. This money can sit in my high yield savings account and collect interest. So I'm actually going to be moving 250. So 250, and I will get 100, 200, and 50. And you have to do what works for you. This is what works for me. I would rather it be sitting in the bank, especially when this, Christmas is 8 months away. And then New Year's has, I'm going to move 20. So we'll keep 5 and we'll replace it with a $20 prop bill. And again, I'll be stuffing this the same with cash, and then I'll be moving it out when I condense. So this is great because now my envelopes are not popping out, and I'm going to be able to return cash to the bank to sit in my savings account. So now we are going to go into my travel binder. There's not a lot in this one. Fun Fund has 200. So I will take that out and replace it with 100, 200. And again, this makes no difference. It's just a visual on where I know I have it, and it's just in my savings account. So girls trip, I'm going to take out 20. So we'll keep 5 and we'll grab a 20. Because again, I don't know when I'm taking this girls trip, but I wanted to fund it. But I love having this. I know where the money is. It's not, again, it's not just sitting there unassigned. So that is it for my travel binder. Now I'm going to get into my, let's see if I can do anything here. These are my savings challenges. So I can't. So 20, 30, 40. So this is for my $5. In fact, I'm going to go to this side and I'm going to do, so this is my $5 and I'm going to take out 40 and it's going into my high yield savings. So 20, 30, 40. So I'll take out 2 20s. 1, 2, and I'll put that in here. And so, okay, now my 20s, I think there's, yep, that's already done. That's already done. My $1 savings. So let's see what we have here. I need to put some of this little quick sort on my fingers. Sorry about that. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 17. So I'm going to go. I'm going to put these ones back, and I'm going to put a 10 here. And some of them you can't, you know, you just condensing. You're putting them down to a smaller denomination so that your vellum envelopes don't rupture. Star notes I can't do anything with. This already, I use prop money in this. So with my monthly savings challenges, I always use prop money and I automatically transfer that amount into my savings account every single week. So we are done with our savings challenges. Now we're going to move on to my emergency. So let's see. I think we do have, yep. So emergency. We're going to move 100. And we're going to put 100. And it already has some prop money in there. So it looks like it already has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It already has 1,000. So 1 month ahead. Let's see what we have. 50, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. So I'm going to take the ones and we will put in a 5. Getting low on our 5s. And then I'm going to put the 50 and the 20. And then I'm going to put here 1 month ahead. And 70. So it's going to get a 50 and a 20. And so that is going in here. And I'm not sure, I think one other one here, deck, has, I think that's the only one that has anything in it. So I'm going to take out 100 and then replace it with 100. So deck has 100. And again, this money is not being spent. It's just sitting in the bank. That is done. Now we are going to move on to my giving envelope and my business. And I don't think this has anything that I can condense. Nope. This is kind of a relatively new binder. So it doesn't really have anything. And then this is going to be my last binder. This is my Friday savings challenges. $10 we're going to keep in there, but these have to be condensed. Whoa, that just came out because this is going to break my my envelopes, and you don't want that. So let's see how much we have in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 34. So I'm going to put all of these ones back and get 20. Since I do use these saving challenges every week, I am going to use regular money for that. So let's get a nicer, let's get nicer ones since we have a lot of ones. So now this envelope is going to have, it's a lot thinner, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So this one is going, I mean, look how nice that is. Love it. This one is also going to get condensed. I can't even pull the money out. So let's count this one. Oops, I need to restart this, sorry. So that's 20. So 33. And my ones are just poking out. So we're going to do, let's get some nice ones back. So we'll do, this one's better than this one, these two. And then we'll grab one, we'll grab this one. So that's, so 30, we'll grab a nicer 20. My 10s are all nice. Okay, so it should have 33. 20, 30, 1, 32, 33. So this one gets 33. And it's, oh my gosh, so much better. Okay, so this one, definitely getting condensed. So let's count this one. So this one has 24. So we'll pull out 4. That one's nice. And then we will put a 20 back in here. And again, I touch these envelopes every single week. I use this money. And so naturally, I'm going to be keeping cash in here because that's what I use and spend on this. And then number 5, I mean, these are so stuffed. Hopefully you don't wait as long as I did to unstuff your, or to condense. So let's count this. So that's 20. So 30. So this one can get a 10. And let's see here. Put the 5s back here. My 1s are getting really tight. So $30 goes back into my savings challenge number 5. And then the last one, I can barely get it out. The last one, let's say 5, 10. Plus 20. Okay, so 32. So we will get, starting to run out of nice bills. 20. I don't have any more 10s, so we'll do 20, 30, and then I guess these were okay. Let's do, let's do that one. So that's 32. So we have 20, 25, 30, 31, 32. Oh man, these feel great. Oh, love it. I mean, okay, and now we are done with this binder. I mean, look at this. It snaps. It wasn't snapping before. Just lovely. Okay, so now we will put this one back. I think we already did this one. Yep. And then I do not do my, let's grab that. I do not condense my overflow, my personal binder, because I'm in and out of it so often that the denominations, I like what's actually still in here. So that will stay the same. But then last week we finished a savings challenge and it was $40. So what I'm gonna do is put these ones back and grab 2 20s because that is gonna go into my Christmas binder. Actually, you know what I'll do is I will replace this money with 2 20s in prop because it is Christmas. And I will put that with this savings challenge to go into my Christmas binder when I stuff next week. And I will put this back. So I will put here, Christmas is getting an additional 40 in the savings. So that is going to do it. Doing this little refresh gives your binders room to breathe, and honestly, it just makes everything a whole lot easier moving forward. And if you've never done a condensing before, this is your sign. This is your sign to jump on in and do it. Hopefully this is going to be a short and sweet video, so thanks for joining me in this little moment of money calm. Remember, your budget isn't just about numbers, it's about peace. I'll see you in the next one. And if you like this video, please like and hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on future videos. Until then, stay grounded, stay generous, and let your money reflect your magic. I forgot to close the video by counting how much money was actually going back into my savings account. So I want to get that done quickly. So this is a little add-on. I apologize. So we have, so that's 800. 150. Oops. I forgot that I put those there. So 140, 15. Oh, that's not right. And then we have all of these ones. So that's 20. That's another 20. That's another 20. $12. Oops. $18. It's another 20. And 15. So I should have 13, 13, 10. So I have 13, 10, if I counted right. And so I should have 13, 10 over here. $13.10. So that's going back into my savings. That is exactly what's here. This is exactly what we marked. And so that is successful. Until then, thank you again and have a great weekend.